Hi, Duchess. Hey, Odessa. Thanks for inviting me over to talk. You're welcome. I'm sorry I was so mean before. That's okay. I think you were just scared. I am scared. I'm scared to die, but I'm also scared to change. But Duchess, we can still have a beautiful fairy tale. We just change the story so that you and my father both live in the end. I don't understand why you think we can change the ending. Because it's a ballet, and it's interpreted and performed differently all the time. Really? Yes, most of the time the tragic ending is what's performed, but sometimes they do perform it with a happy ending. What? Oh, yes. I read that some ballet companies have the prince duel Baron von Rothbart and win, thereby breaking the curse. How did I never know this? So my thought is, let's have both your tragic ending and my happy ending in our fairy tale. What did you have in mind? A dream sequence. First, we do the tragic ending as a dream sequence. It's Odile showing Baron von Rothbart what could happen if he doesn't lift the curse. You die, the prince dies, but he also dies. Okay. After he sees what's going to happen, the Baron lifts the curse, freeing Odette to marry the prince, and Odile and her father leave the country to start a new life somewhere else. So you're basically keeping our fairy tale intact? You're just adding a little bit to it at the end? Exactly. I love that. You do? That's grimtastic. Now all we need to do is choreograph some ballet dances so that we can dance it that way when it's our turn to perform our tale. Make up a ballet routine? Now you're talking my language. Come on, I happen to have some time booked at the studio. Darling Charming, please report to Headmaster Grimm's office. Okay, friends, I'm off to receive my punishment. Best of luck, darling. Thank you. Do you guys think she's going to be in big trouble? I mean, it was an accident. When you're as strong as Darling is, even the tiniest shove can be deadly. She definitely didn't mean to do it. I can read people, and I can tell you there isn't a mean bone in her body. But accident or not, she still threw her father through a wall. And judging from the giant hole in your dorm room, Rosabella, I would say yes, she is in big trouble. Has anyone heard how King Charming is doing? Darling said Baba Yaga healed him, but he's still resting. And unfortunately, he doesn't want to see her, so she can't even apologize. Wow, if anyone needs our support right now, it's Darling. She'll get my support. Darling, how did it go? Hi, it went about as expected. I need to come up with the funds to fix the wall. And on top of that, Headmaster Grimm told me that my father has banished me from his kingdom. So I need to come up with the tuition money as well, if I'm going to stay here at Ever After High. I'll fix the wall with my magic, for free. And I'll pay your tuition. You can have the golden egg that my goose lays for the next week, and it'll be paid for. No, Raven, and no, Jillian. You guys can't just let me off the hook for what I did. But why not? You know the money means nothing to me. And half the time, my magic doesn't work anyway. But I'm pretty sure I can handle a wall. You're both too kind. All of you are. I don't deserve it. I deserve to be punished.
Bella, you came back. All of Book End is talking about your feat of strength.
I didn't mean to do it. I pushed him harder than I meant to.
You hurled a grown man through a wall and it was an accident? Mamma mia.
Of course it was. I would never hurt my father on purpose.
But didn't it feel a little bit good? Haven't you been wanting to do that for some time now?
Maybe in that exact moment, but I regretted it immediately after.
Living under the burden of constant guilt, just like a lemming would.
Katerina, I need to take you up on your job offer, if you'll still have me.
You will come to work for me?
Yes, I need the money.
Are you sure you're ready to do what's necessary?
Yes. I don't see any other path forward.
Well, you're still a lemming, but at least now that works to my advantage. You're hired.
Thank you, Katerina. I won't let you down.
Are you fairy tales ready for Princess Night Out?
Well, it turns out that I'm not a princess by birth. Am I still invited? And I'm a banished princess. Not sure I qualify either.
Oh, stop it. Both of you. You're both still princesses in every way.
I don't know. The things Katerina has me doing to earn my keep are not very princess-like.
What do you have to do?
Well, just today...
Hey, Sparrow, Katerina says it's time to pay up.
You're the new muscle? Oh, no. Okay, I promise. I will pay. I promise. Just please don't throw me through a wall.
Who would have known you were so intimidating?
Apple, I've noticed that you're a lot happier lately.
I am. I'm at peace with the fact that I'm part of Snow White and Rose Red. I just wish that it were a better known tale. It really deserves to be.
I know. I've read it.
You have? Yes, when I was researching unnamed princess roles. If only there were a way to have it become better known in the real world. My theory is that what happens there greatly impacts what happens here. Why do you say that, Apple? Well, if you think about it, we are just figments of real people's imaginations. The Grimm brothers originally lived in the real world. They collected these stories and wrote them down, which created us in this plane.
That makes sense, Apple. I know something about that. The people in the real world also wrote stories containing vampires and werewolves and other scary things. All the children of those storybook monsters live in a realm called Monster High. Wait, how do you know this?
I've been there. Cupid took me.
Ash, why didn't you tell me?
Is it safe there?
How did Cupid take you? What were you doing there? Whoa, hold up, guys. You know I've been looking for my step-grandmother and my step-aunts. Well, I've learned they're not in Ever After, so they are in another realm. I just thought they might have gone there. Did you find them? No, they're not there. But get this, there's yet another realm, the mythological realm, and Cupid is actually originally from there. Is that where the gods and goddesses live? Yes, Cupid is the adopted daughter of Eros, the Greek god of love. Cupid sure does get around. But do you think your stepfamily went there? I don't know. They're not here, they're not in Wonderland, they're not in the monster realm. So where else could they be? What else did the people in the real world make up?
Well, get this. The tales they made up created other tales. The Dark Fairy not only cursed a princess to sleep for 100 years, she also cursed 12 princesses to dance every night until they dropped from exhaustion.
Wow! Is that the true story behind your fairy tale?
Yes, and in order to get the curse removed, I have to become friends with Faybelle Thorne.
No way!
Yes, I know, and it's not going well. Hi, Faybelle. Can I ask you a favor?
Didn't my mother turn you into a rat?
Yes, but that was more of a temporary situation.
I'm sure there's an interesting story in there somewhere, but I'm not interested.
I was wondering if you would mind asking your mother to...
Shoo, fly.
Okay, I'll see you later. Knock, knock. Hi, Faybelle.
What do you want?
I know how much you like Ginger's baked goods, so I brought you some.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Just sit them down here.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Was there anything else?
Actually, no.
Well, bye.
Okay. Bye. Hi, Faybelle.
Oh, hey. It's you again.
Can I carry your books for you, Faybelle?
Why would you do that? I never carry any books to class.
You don't? How do you study?
Unlike you, I am a being of great power. I have the power to alter reality. I sure as heck don't need to be reading any textbooks. And finally, I can fly. See ya.
Good point. I'll catch you later. So yeah, not making much headway.
We could all use a break, couldn't we? Yes, let's go! Ashlyn, I'm so glad I caught you. Cupid, we're about to head out for Princess Night Out. Care to join us? No, listen. Zeus granted us safe passage to the mythological realm. He did? That's amazing. But we have to go right now. Why is it we always have to go right away? Friends, I'm sorry, but I can't pass up this opportunity. Are you kidding? I'm not passing it up either. I'm coming with you. Me too.
Me 3.
Oh, you guys, you're amazing to want to come with me. Are you all ready to go?
You
It's
ready,
on my
bet.
fairy song. Okay then, here goes.